been a heck of a day for the SCC teams. Can they keep the momentum going? It's the Xibalba Storm versus the Solar Scarabs in Game 1.
We have sent one SPL team home so far. Will we send a second, or will it be an SCC team going away in our third and final? But also gives a lot of healing over the way early on for Scary D on the Shiva. Sam rotating over. Scary D will interrupt the bludgeon, immediately channel into the ultimate, get a heal for himself, and go for the mix afterward. One more shot at the Delny. We'll make it a 1-for-1 trade out. And it's just the junglers left alive. Both soul laners dying right with each other.
They did, but Dame was a bit faster in that first blood. Unfortunately, the Scarabs were already
He's
up.
getting a lot of extra raw damage. Do you imagine maybe cooldown on the mine for him? Sam for Soccer goes to initiation, has the Athena on his backside, but beads were just back up in time for Joshi, but beads don't save you from all of the damage that Sam for Soccer has. 2 kills now up for the Solar Scarabs.
Yeah, that's a perfect thing. Detroit hasn't wanted to commit himself too far in the lane. You get beads down, Joshi. You're getting ganked again. Beautiful stun though, maybe enough to confirm the kill on a Hurricane. Nicely played by Oceans. I was gonna say Joshi, too little, too late, nothing you can do. However, that's a great double stun underneath the tower. Maybe Dame finds a 1v1 here.
Sam, no ultimate. Typhoon up, no beads available. Teleporting with the jet stream, but Dame needs a little bit more damage, and he's got just that. But can he get away from Snoopy and Hurricane, who has just come back from the grave? Double taunt into the backfire, and it's a 4th kill for the Solar Scarabs, maybe a 5th. If Oceans can't get the dash in time, finds another double stun, and we'll walk back to the Tier 1 tower.
Doesn't look like Joshi wants to fight anytime soon. Only has that Divine Ruin to his name.
Here comes Sam though, we saw this earlier, up down in place with the Eagles rally. We'll find the double stun. And I think Sam and Scary learned their lesson from last time that Downey jumped in place, but now Dame has arrived, finds the double pull in. Dame, where will his kill go to? He needs one more hit on anybody, one more to take out Sam, but he just doesn't have it. Typhoon charged up, and it's a kill on a Scary D instead, who will pay for the sins of his jungler.
I mean, I love the play from Scary D. He's definitely not worth as much as killing Sam. However, I think maybe he could have exoted him a bit.
Detroit can go to the Gold Fury. Zen is here. Ocean's wrapping around. The Vulcan on the backfire is just barely enough to find the kill. Zen gets Hurricane low, but not low enough to dash in and chase. The Solar Scarabs on the run after securing their Gold Fury will spike up their gold lead just a little bit further. Now maybe a fight by the Xibalba Storm. Oceans eats a whole heap of damage for the combo. Sam goes in, and that is a clean and easy pick for the jungler of the Scarabs.
Yeah, it seemed to me like Dame was waiting for Snoopy one to try and find that Vulcan, but Sam for Soccer was also trying to be able to pre-Aegis that Typhoon, or else you could die just off of damage in the air. But the Pyromancer still available to be looked at. It's Scary D. He thinks it's just Delny. It's not. Here comes Dame.
Here comes Hurricane, but Hurricane takes a lot longer to get there with that channeled ultimate, and Dame puts up his 5th kill of the game, number 6 for the slowed down by Oceans. Hurricane goes in. Vulcan ultimate is on the support instead, and Oceans will drop down the E-Star ultimate as well. We'll get the beads away from Delny, who will go down to Hurricane, who walks in and gets the taunt kill, plus a Pyromancer.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. I was wondering if Zen was going to make his way over. He almost did. Stopped at about that red buff line.
Considering that Scary D has gone even to start things out. Want to hold that though. Snoopy in danger. Typhoon used Eagles rally in the middle of 3. Delny is slamming through the health bar. Snoopy gets a very clutch heal from his teammate, and that's enough to keep him alive and drop Delny instead. Sam on the run. Ocean's coming back, trying to help out his team. Finds the double root and bails Dame out for a moment. It's a taunt back in by Hurricane. This man has been setting it up for his squad the whole time. Scary D rotates in, grabs one, but Hurricane goes down to Zen. And now the heals and the damage from Scary D to trap Oceans down. It's a double for the soul laner of the Scarabs.
Finally, someone from the Scarabs drops there. I mean, the Xibalba Storm here for the Solar Scarabs. But I guess Snoopy brings ton as is.
Zen, he barely made it to the sky. And what's awaiting him on the ground? 3 Solar Scarabs. Beads and Aegis down. Maybe a bit of a waste of a relic there. Tried to buy some time for the rest of the squad, but none to be had. Now, kind of going back to what I was going to try and get to at Scary D.
Take that trade. Now that it is just Zen, you got to think Sam for Soccer wants it, but here comes the rest of the Storm.
A lot of damage on the Zen. back up for Hurrywin. But 3 versus 2, maybe 4, might still not be enough. Sam fighting through. The Typhoon does enough damage to take him down. So Sam is gone, but Dame gets taunted right back in to the Vulcan ultimate. Maybe a little overkill by Netroid, throwing out the Sun Swords to get that last little bit. But the Solar Scarabs make a 1 on this for 1. As mentioned, regen available to the Storm thanks to the help of that Interceptor, keeping them alive. Hurrywin charges up the dash. Will he push in is the question. It seems the answer to that one so far has been no, but with Sam joining in, this might be the all-in commit. Double taunt onto Oceans and Delny. Delny dives to the backline by himself and will lose his life. No, he will not. Just barely lives through. Not quite enough to take damage. And a lot returned back to the Solar Scarabs. But Hurrywin will ult back through, keeping his team alive. A reinitiation back onto Oceans, but Oceans will be fine. Delny trying to come back into this one. Dame gets the pick onto Sam, but Joshi falls in return. Scary D stunned out. Couple more autos from Zen. We'll take this as a 2-for-1. The Scarabs are unable to take down the Phoenix. The Xibalba Storm defend.
15,000 gold ahead. The Scarabs
Auto
dropped
attack
that.
from Netroid. Turret drop down to the back line. Hurrywin charging ult, but not gonna dash just yet. Maybe let Scary D start the fight out. Dash onto the fight much. Delny gets a stun in the back line. Taunt's not great. Dame is gonna take down Sam, but it's 2-for-1 as Delny and Joshi have been traded out throughout the fight. Taunt by Hurrywin onto 2, and now Netroid slamming auto after auto into the back of Oceans. Dame goes back in, another double pull, but that gets the Aegis from Snoopy this time around. And the Solar Scarabs will take their prize of the Phoenix in 2 kills. Does make it out. Scary D dashes away with the pillar. And the Phoenix is starting to go down. Not very quickly though. The carries aren't putting a lot into it. Sends a big Vulcan ult on top of Oceans. Off the taunt once more from Hurrywin. Typhoon gets Aegis away from Netroid, but Netroid will be fine. And Zen, my Zen in the sky, has to get all 3 snipes on someone if he wants.
There's a good chance they just chase you down with some nice taunts of Hurrywin.
Oh, there's a first taunt. Vulcan ultimate doesn't find anything though. Can Dame find some big damage? Can Delny get the job done to the back line? Joshi is down. Sam goes away, but Delny falls alongside him, and Scary D tanking up the damage from the carries to the back line. Dame isolated, and it's a deicide for the Solar Scarabs, only losing Sam, and game number 1 goes to the SPL squad.
It seemed like the Xibalba Storm said, hey, we're going to go all in here. Joshi actually dashes in that engagement, uses his relics, tries everything to try and bring down Snoopy, but he's going to go undying this time around. Same with Netroid, 6-0 and 4-0 for the carries of the Solar Scarabs. A little shaky though. 15k gold lead, you really shouldn't be dropping Phoenix fights like that. But I guess they were just playing a little bit slow. They were able to clean it up.
They take also maybe smart here from the Solar Scarabs. Pairing it with the Ishtar, I think could be some fun here for the Solar Scarabs. We'll see if the Solar Scarabs can eliminate the Xibalba Storm, move themselves on to Sunday with J-Mac and Trelly in game 2.
Yeah, thank you so much. As we jump in to the elimination game, the Xibalba Storm have to find a reverse sweep if they want to keep
try and get aggressive. Maybe you stack up the Dev Gauntlets first, but you always have that opportunity to try and find fights with that ability.
Sam rotates in. Will we see the first kill of the game for the Solar Scarabs? The root is off the mark on Oceans. Can Hurrywin find the pull? Oceans drops back down in the middle of 3 for a questionable decision for the Xibalba Storm support. But that picks up first blood.
Damage. Alquang, he's looking to kill the carries. Probably stack a Book of Thoth in my Zen. He's going to be in some trouble. You can't even get up into the air. And Netroid gets credit for that one.
Not the ideal player to hand the credit for that kill over if you're the Xibalba Storm, if you're the Scarabs.
Every single person is up except for, I guess in this case, Hurrywin is even XP-wise, but you got to imagine Gold sitting fine. Joshi, though, dashes a little bit early, and Snoopy wants this 1v1.
Snoopy will double dash, and he's got backup with Sam. That's a guaranteed kill for the Solar Scarabs. Now up 3-0 and 3,000 gold over the opposition. Same in the XP department as well. Dame will be able to get his speed buff.
And they just die. However, if you're not CCing them and they don't just die, then you will certainly get shredded through. Zen is getting shredded through a bit, but now the attention is put on to Netroid. Beautiful pull back in. Snipes a little bit off the mark, but here comes Dame.
Dame misses the crash, but does get the double tap of the hammer. Hurrywin stunned, and double bombed by Joshi. But
Soccer is waiting to see who's going to step up. So far, it's no one. And it looks like probably wouldn't even want them to step up as Hurrywin puts himself out of position. Doesn't have the ultimate, and he is gone. Who's going to get it? Dame gets credit for that kill, but Snoopy flies in here. They're looking to fight.
it's a 3v4, pull in on Zen. He's gone. 3 versus 3 now. Oceans on the run, uses the meditation for a little bit of extra healing, gets stopped in place by the Hunter. Netroid sets that one up for Snoopy. Joshi goes nowhere except for the grave. What started as a 4 versus 2 matchup. A quick rotation from Snoopy and the Solar Scarabs turn it around 3 on cooldown, but some CDR built up for Dame, so he'll have that back a little bit sooner this time around. Sam instead rotating to the right side to try and put pressure on the Cthulhu. Delny gets up in the ultimate, but the ultimate isn't going to save you from this much damage. Sam and Scary D team will take down 1, and Hurrywin is returned back to try and grab Oceans. He's just off the mark with the landfall.
4v2, unless Netroid Hurry can get out, but a beautiful wall locks him in.
But big stun out of Josh. He sets up, snipes on a Netroid. Second one misses, third one hits. But with Sam and Snoopy now joining the fray, this is no longer an uneven fight for the Xibalba Storm. This is now against them. Oceans knocked up by Sam, rooted in place, and not very far for the Maui to go. It'll just be a matter of who gets the kill, unless he's able to swing out just in time. Hurrywin gotta find the pull, unless Sam can find another one onto Joshi. 5 in a row for the Wheelers. Don't want to pull him right back to you, Oceans. That's the worst person that you can grab. And it's a killing spree for Snoopy and a rampage for Sam.
Right on time, that Oni Fury is going to be grabbed here in my
To
Zen.
the Solar Scarabs, and none the wiser of the Xibalba Storm. They had no idea this was happening. Scary D tries to go for a pick onto Joshi, teleports right back past him. The hook will pull him back in, but the execute is there. Scary D will heal up and can crash right back in once the rest of the team joins. His eyes are on Dame. It's level 17 versus 13. Scary D does not win that fight. Dame up to the sky, snipes, and Thor Dunk miss. But where's the third one? It's just a little shy of finding Scary D, who's able to squeak himself out.
Look at him giggling. He's like, yeah, they couldn't find me. I was waiting to see if the snipes or the wall was going to be able to unstealth that Alquang, but now right side bird is being looked at. Probably a bait. You got to assume the Scarabs want to get out. They're going to go towards Delny, and now the Xibalba Storm are here for this fight.
Triple Island, but it pulls a couple of beads. Delny still healthy in the descent to madness, but Netroid with these extended range autos are doing so much damage to the Cthulhu. A dive in by Sam, finds a knockup on 2, finds the pull on Dame, who is gone as he gets yanked back by Hurry and dropped by Sam. Right side Phoenix, plus seconds on Snoopy, and Aegis, 30 seconds for Netroid. Might be a slow push in, especially with this Trebuchet here. The Scarabs will try and buy time. But Ocean starts by pulling in 1 and losing his life for it. Scary D on the run. The snipes aren't enough, but Joshi is with the bomb. Zen falls in the back line. Joshi down as a double kill for Snoopy. 1 for Hurrywin. It's just Delny left alive, and he may not be able to make it back to Fountain in time. Just barely gets through. And with the right side burnt down, Delny's got to defend against Spore. But the damage isn't quite there yet. The minions aren't there to help out. Netroid is low. Delny pulled back in. Delny dropped down. The Xibalba Storm are going home, and the Solar Scarabs are moving on.
That fight was just ridiculous.